What does it say now?
Am I recording now? I believe so. Alright, so hold on.
So you stopped, so now you're doing a new one now.
So do a new one?
Yeah, when you do start, what is going?
How do I erase that one?
I will erase it afterwards. You can't do it until after you're out of that program. Alright,
yes. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Majority Movement. Uncut, UFC, other mixed martial arts related conversations. We talk about preferably though UFC. I'm not gonna keep beating the dead horse because I know everybody already talking about the Francis Stipe thing. I just say this: I was wrong. I already admitted that I was wrong, but you know I give props to Stipe for doing something the other heavyweights have yet to do, defending that belt 3 times. Give him props. He could lose the next one. At least he did something that the other champions before him weren't able to do. So I take my sombrero off him too. You know, I think Francis, you know, once he get up his cardio, I feel like I saw my nose. Once he finishes his cardio and gets his cardio more on point, man, I think he'd be alright. Sacrifice some of that muscle mass, man. You're already big as it is. You can afford to lose 10 more pounds of that muscle mass and convert that into more cardio. You know, and that'll help. It'll help. Just drill that dude cardio, and he'll be a formidable opponent, a force to be reckoned with in the future. Trust me on that. Don't sleep on him just after that. You know, have him work. Don't work about him with no fighting. That man know how to throw like a mad truck as it is. Just teach him how to get his wind right, how to get his breathing patterns right, not to overexert himself. You know. So with that being said, I'm going to jump on the next topic, which is, you know, this Khabib and Tony Ferguson thing. You know, I like Khabib. I like Tony Ferguson. I'm liking Khabib. I'm favoring Khabib to win, but I'm listening to Tony Ferguson talk, and Tony Ferguson letting it be known, and I hear the sincerity in his voice that he's not just trying to sell a fight. He's letting it be known he's not trying to sell a fight, but you can also hear the sincerity in his voice simultaneously while he's saying that. And that says a lot, you know. And he's right. The fight's going to sell itself because it's going to tell who's the best in that lightweight division, you know. So I'm kind of feeling his sincerity because he's looking at it like Khabib is really hyped, you know. And the points that I heard him make on his one interview he gave, you know, was about how they both fought the same opponent named Gleison Tibau. And the results were very much so different compared to how Tony did Gleison Tibau and opposed to how Khabib did Gleison Tibau. You know, so something to ponder on, especially if you're getting ready to place a bet on that fight. Just think about that before you get caught up on the Khabib thing. You know, don't listen to me. I just feel like if Khabib get a hold to him, you know, but I also feel that could be what Khabib go wrong. I would leave that fight alone. But don't be surprised if Tony wins. I don't think nobody's going to be surprised if nobody wins, but I think more people will be shocked if Tony Ferguson wins. Because a lot of people are on the Khabib hype train right now. So, you know, I just know he's good. I respect that he can take a punch, get in there, and he just shake a person up, maul him like a pit bull. But that doesn't mean he can't get caught while being so close in the clinch with a person that's good and stuff like that. It just takes to grab one body part. You know, you got 3 options in this sport called mixed martial arts, or UFC for sure. Let's say mixed UFC. 3 options: nap, tap, or snap. I repeat: nap, tap, or snap. And only 3 options. No, nap, tap, or snap. No, okay, how tough you is. And there's been people who set up in there didn't tap and let the ligament snap or the bone snap. So, you know, props to you guys. that, that never say never mentality. I just tap and just go back and, what I mean, learn how not to do that again. Because once you let it snap, man, I mean, me, if you're a fighter to care about your body, you got to think about the rehabilitation that's going to come along with you letting something snap before you can get back to training on it. I mean, come on. Once it's snapped, you think once it's time to start back training on it, you're going to be able to start the way you were using it at first? No, you're going to have to baby it, start it off slow, instead of taking what you already had, being smart, tapped, okay, yeah, and live to fight another day. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and I guarantee you that'll self-check you about getting your ligament and body part any future hold, especially that one right there where you were forced to tap if you chose to tap. Especially, I don't know, if you chose to let it snap, then there ain't no telling. Hopefully you learn too, Even Kenny Rogers said in The Gambler, sometimes you gotta know when to hold, when to fold, sometimes when to run, when to walk away. And I don't even listen to country, but just the multiple meanings behind that song, other than just the concept of gambling, because it's called The Gambler by Kenny Rogers. I'm sure you people know about that, but I just like the fact that he takes the same philosophy of the game poker and applies it to real life, and it's nice. I would ride down the street, bumping The Gambler, But I listen to it if I was at a place. So you might probably bob my head to it, but I'm not about to be like, ooh, that's that Kenny Rogers. Turn that up, boom, boom. I don't know when. I'm not gonna do that. They were looking at me like, boy, you tripping. I mean, you like Kenny, but damn, you loving him right now, So anyway, what I do want to talk about also is Daniel Cormier. I lost money messing with Daniel Cormier because if y'all remember, I said I thought he was gonna lose. I'm tired of underestimating that dude, man. That dude ain't no joke. That dude is tough. I see where he's vulnerable at, though, inside the clinch, where he goes to do his wrestling. I said that on the video, though, before. I did say that, huh? You saw how Vladimir was catching him in the inside, but what it was, he didn't have the power to put him away. But you saw, watch the first round. You even heard Kenan Florian say, man, DC, you had me scared. And where was those scary moments at? In the clinch. Just take one person with that Anthony Rumble Johnson power to him, uppercuts. I know Anthony Rumble Johnson caught him before, but that's different. In the clinch, them things coming up unexpectedly under your chin, man, that ain't no joke, man. Especially they say the punches you can't see is the ones that catch you because you can't see them coming. So ain't no way you were able to mentally or even physically prepare for the impact. So it caught you off guard. So you have to. Man, you shot. Your brain is actually shocked. Your brain didn't even see it come. So you can't fool your brain. Your brain control your whole body. But if your brain actually gets startled and caught off guard, I mean, that's a natural reaction of the body. Ain't no training in the gym go ever get you past that. That's something called inevitable. It's inevitably gonna happen, man. It's just what it is. Like you get hit in your nose, your eyes will go water. It's inevitable. You could say, I got hit in the nose, no tears, no tears, no tears. Man, you can't help it, man. Them tears gonna come. It's a body's defense reaction. So, basically, I'm not gonna go against DC. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. I don't care. Cause like everybody's saying, I'm one of the believers that do believe he could beat Stipe too. I believe Stipe could beat him too. But if that's crazy. How I would believe that if DC and Stipe was to fight right now, DC, I don't know. Even though Stipe just beat Nagano, I could honestly and actually see DC going into that fight as a favorite. I wonder if that'd be the same if Kane and Stipe fought. I think I heard somebody talking about this too, and it made sense. That's why it stuck in my mind that if Kane fought, Stipe, would he be the underdog or favorite? People say he would be the underdog. I was like, whoa, would y'all give DC to be the favorite? That's crazy that the world thinks like that, but probably the reason the world thinks like that is because Kane been gone so long recovering with injuries, and in that time he's been gone, in his absence, DC has still been staying relevant, fighting on a regular basis. So we've been seeing more of DC, but if Kane's still Kane, and Kane able to come back and do his thing after the injuries he done sustained and rectified it and modified certain little, game plan techniques and rectified, certain things not to hurt himself and re-injure himself, whether it was training routine, whatever the case might be. Kane, man, is a formidable dude. And if you really pay attention, no matter how good we might think DC is, DC always let it be known. Kane only one that beats him up in the gym. He say he has good days too. He say, but all around, man, that dude goes. And he gets his props, man. That's what I like about him. And you ain't gonna never see, and I can bet you this, you're not gonna never see AKA get the, even with Luke Rockhold gone right now. They're not about to be beefing with each other. Them dudes got that family camaraderie, that bond, man. So this ain't about to be a TJ Dillashaw, Cody Garbrandt jumping teams type things and team rivalries. None of that, man. Them dudes got a nice camaraderie there, man. A nice, what's the good word I'm really looking for? A nice, not bond, but basically they got something right there that's like family, not just gym related relationships. Them guys are into each other's personal life, man. Them guys, like, it's like a brother bond, So don't be surprised, AKA, man, have had that goal. Especially, come on, if Khabib win, that's goal. DC got goal. Kane beat Stipe. Don't you know how AKA business about to go up? It's already up right now because you got people. Not people invest in stocks and businesses. It just take. I'm gonna tell you, let Khabib get this belt. A lot of people eyes go wake up like, oh my god, thinking with my belt and fools. Like AKA about to have 3. Duh. I'm telling you, if you want to keep it real, 50 times 2, 100. If you want to keep it real, 100. If Luke was still there and if Luke ended up winning that belt, what you want to call that, a fluke? No, it might be time to pay attention to the training that's going on over there in AKA, just as well as people quick to scrutinize all the injuries that's going on in AKA. Because there was a lot of people once Kane lost that belt, jumped up off that AKA bandwagon, and I wasn't one of them. And I'm not going to ever say I was. I'd be lying if I said they're from where I'm from, the Bay Area. I ride with the best. I mean, saying I don't like the Warriors. Come on, man. I'm going to ride with you. When I hear, fight out of San Jose, or Kane, I know it's California, I know that's the Bay. I mean, I'm biased a little bit. I'm riding with the Bay, man. You don't think I like Dillashaw, Garbrandt, Uriah Faber? Man, them boys right up out of here. You got Stockton, your boys, Dave Diaz, and, you got Sac. Come on, man. Sacramento. I mean, ain't too far. Oh, it's right. They're right here in the Bay Areas. They're right here, right by our soil. We can't go against them. That's like us not liking Sacramento Kings because in Sacramento that's too close to the Bay soil. Matter of fact, technically we label them the Bay. They that close, man. I mean, and they know. So, we stick San Jose Sharks. I'm not even into it. Hockey. But if I see San Jose Sharks against such worse, I might just look at the news and be like, go ahead, San Jose, bring one home. And I might turn the channel, but I bet you I'm going to give it up for San Jose. We all got a little bit of biasism in us. I said biasism. Biasness. I bet I can use that as a word, biasism. But anyway, so make a long story long on that part, because I forgot what I was talking about, which I believe, it was the DC part. Let's just sum it up on DC without making that long story so long, and here it is. I lost money on him. I'm not going to get some no more. I'm rolling with DC, man. He keeps shocking me. That little chubby fool just built for it. He is really with it. He really with it. He one of them dudes that just get a kick off that. That you can't teach that in the gym. That's something that's born in your heart, and I kind of like it. First, I thought he was a little big old, little prissy, preppy little crybaby, spoiled, always whining about some type of dude. But he proved a lot of us wrong when he talked about the John Jones thing. Even though John Jones, we all human, and John Jones do to make mistakes. He's not, impeccable. He's a human too. You know what I'm saying? He's a human being, but. If you were just making him so much, it was to the point that when DC was saying it at first, it was like you prejudging this dude. You started to sound like, the preppy old dude, but no, actuality stuff was still happening. Those stuff DC was calling before it happened. I guess maybe because as they're taking these tour press conferences, they are still with each other, even though it's before the fight, because they do this to promote the fight, and they go to different places, different states, and they all be there. Sometimes them guys get a feel of each other's characters behind the scene when the cameras are off, and get to saying, like, this dude's a real ass, man. He ain't really cool. Then when they watch him go on camera, he's like, I thank God I don't want to play. Nah, he looking like, man, nah, you fake, man. And it was something he saw that we didn't see. And trust me, it be like that. It's a lot of them fighters that when they're doing them months and weeks of that tour press conference stuff, there's so much with the opponent that they're going to fight, even on these face-offs and sitting at the table, that some of them, when they're even backstage, I bet get a feel of their opponent and be like, oh, I get to see him now. I got him. Yeah, I see him up close. I see him now in real life. Oh, yeah. I stood next to him. Oh, yeah. So, that stuff tells a lot. It'll tell me a lot. If I get to hang with a guy and I know I got to fight him and I'm watching his mannerisms, his body, I done did a couple stare downs with him. Yeah, you get a feel. You can tell if he's looked at you, gave you the same aura you was trying to give him back. Like, okay, yeah, he think he tough. Like, I think I'm tough. So we about to be some two tough banging out people. Or you can tell, like, ooh, when we looked at the stare down, I saw him couldn't even look me this way. I don't mean underestimate nobody, but a stare down is a form to let it be known that throughout Twitter or over the social media stuff, if anything you want to say or have some on your chest, this ain't the fight, but come look me in my eyes and say it, and we ain't got a Twitter beef, and let's just smell each other right quick. Okay, look at him in his eyes. Watch for the first sign of his eyes moving or looking at something. No. We ain't on the stage looking nothing else. Look here. I want to try to see your retina. I'm looking all in the vessels in the white part of your mind. He looking white. I'm looking at the mole right here by your cheek. I'm like, I want to smell you. I don't want to talk. I just want to smell you. Like you're going to devour him like an animal, and that's what you want to do. It's combat, man. We can shake after the fight. That's sportsmanship. You have that. Never be big-headed. Always be humble. But man, until you guys are down with the fight, man, you want to act as if this the guy that almost me. I'm weird. I wouldn't even want to say what I probably say. I probably think like it's not that serious. But to me, if it comes to put my hands and I'm in some situation where it's about hands being put, it's serious to me. Even if I'm getting paid, it's still serious. Even if ain't no weapon, so it's still serious. And he could knock me crazy, kill me, wrong fall. So, I believe you have to take your body and your mind to a point of almost borderline being barbaric, primal. Maybe it's the Leo in me, I don't know, but, I feel that. And I feel you have to have the same humility that at the end of the fight, even if you lose, don't give them their props. But the mind frame, I believe, a real fighter has to go into, a nice preparatory, tool to use is mind fucking yourself. I hate to say that, but this is called uncut, and this is uncut. But making yourself, like I said, I would hate to even say what I would be thinking about this guy. I'll make it seem like for you did one of the most horrific things in my life, and I'm gonna say, you know what, you are the person. Every day in my mind say, you the person that did this. You did this to you was the person. I'm going to play this in my mind. And it's like when I'm around you, I swear it's like, even at these stare downs, I'm almost this close from just really doing something and messing the fight off. But I'm checking myself not to, because I don't really mind fuck myself to the point I got you thinking like you the guy that did that, or your person, and I want you. And if biting was legal right now, I like that shit Mike Tyson did, I can literally talk. I won't divide, but my mind from I could bite a chunk out of every piece of your skin. I'm not gonna chew it and eat it, but just to do it, I'm that mad because you don't even know what I got you in my mind was doing. And you being in jail to me is not good enough, And you being dead right then and there to me is not good enough. It's like, I don't know. It's a form of being sadistic, huh? It's like something you want to do. And I know I could get away with it. I'm not gonna go to jail with this. Man, they better not. I'm in the way. But I would love that job. I'll be up for real. Ain't like a check to try to snap this fool neck. Even though you can't do it, but what? I don't go to jail. Win, lose, or drop. My medical paid for? What? Hey, and if he can win too. I'm willing to get my ass whooped live, prime time, live on television, on pay-per-view. I'm willing to do it too, man. Man, for them amounts of money that you guys are getting paid. But me, I'm not going in there thinking I'm just gonna get my ass whooped. I'm looking at it like he got 2 hands and 2 feet, just like me. Whoever uses them best could get hit. I even believe in the fighter's punch, a puncher's chance. A puncher's chance is basic. It could be Mike Tyson going against Urkel. If Urkel catch Mike Tyson the right way, that's called a puncher's chance. I believe I even got a puncher's chance, man. You know, don't be scared. You might end up catching him and being the new champion. You might get them getting knocked out of the night. Shoot, they're not God. I mean, have some faith in yourself, man. You might surprise yourself. Anyway, we'll get to the next thing. What was the? There's someone with the taunt to you. I got it. I be having so much on my mind now. Holloway and Edgar. There we go. I love Edgar. OG, future Hall of Famer. Don't get it twisted. That little dude already got fights right now. If you ain't an MMA lover, I could play 1, 2, and 3 fights. He had a trilogy, and every one you'd be like, oh my God, this dude is about to get killed. And this little dude handles his business. Frankie Edgar is not to be slept on. I don't care if it is Max Holloway, but I just believe that Max Holloway got his mind on. He's more fresher. Frankie been around. You know, Frankie even said on the interview he believed this is his last time to get a shot at the title. Max can't say that. He know he's still young and a baby. He could lose, still come back. He don't have much wear and tear on him. And Max is in a mind frame with some real Hawaii. I'm the next BJ Penn, and I don't like what you did to my idol, BJ Penn. And even in the name of BJ Penn, I'm not going to say this to you. I keep dropping lugs talking about you already got one Hawaiian. You know, he ain't saying it just one time for nothing. Read between the lines. Y'all missing that. He taking that personal. That boy grew up loving BJ Penn. I put my life podcast on it right now, and I never talked to Holloway a day in my life. I promise you. I never text him. I don't even know his number 2 text. How about that? And I bet you he go want to whoop Edgar, and a piece of that gonna be attributed to just for a piece of get back for his idol BJ Penn. And I bet you he want BJ Penn there to see it. If it's in Hawaii, only an idiot, 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 go bet money against Holloway, including the possibility of a puncher's chance. Puncher's chance ain't gonna work that night for Frankie Edgar. He go dig off into Frankie Edgar. He go dig him a new ass whooping, man. I hate to say it. But Frankie go keep coming, but Holloway ain't no joke. He might even get a takedown against Holloway. But Holloway, man, ain't losing on Hawaii soil. He begging for UFC for Hawaii for so long. This is the mental part. Listen to this. This is the mental part. Listen, he feel his heart. He already know he can beat him. But you know he ain't getting too pompous, vain, narcissistic on himself. He not. But he know in his heart can beat him. But he's smart not to be like that because you underestimate ever saying that to somebody. Just go in there and feel like a beast. That's not saying all that trash talk. That a beast is just feeling like, I'm going to smash this. I'm not going to shit talk. No. But, man, I want you. Come on. Let's go. Let's rumble. Let's have fun. That's a fool, man. Whenever you're willing to lose, and that's another thing. But whenever you're willing, you got this. I'm not in the mood to take no more losses right now at this point in my career. But I am willing to lose, but they're more in their era. Like he said, a Max era, this dude is in his mind, man. He's in his mind. And little do y'all know, he wants that match against Conor again, Quadras is kept, because he know that'll be the only thing he have to redeem. Is that one loss against him, and Quadras is kept Max Holloway up there. He already talking about going to other weight divisions. He another one to keep your eye open for, not just for the now, I'm talking about for the future. He gonna be like another BJ Penn, man. Quadras is kept. He already that right now, and ain't no Quadras is kept. I'm just Quadras is kept for those who really ain't paying attention. But for those who already hip, they already know. He a baby BJ Penn once again. The game don't change, only the players. You know it do make sense, huh? And it also showed them Hawaiians ain't to be slept on, huh? Show them Hawaiians come in there to come bang. Props to that whole Polynesian, Hawaiian, Islander whole culture. Dudes ain't no joke. Straight up. I mean, look at all of them. Nancy Medeiros. Look at all. I mean, let's get it. It ain't just the known names. Look at them. Them dudes almost like, like it's almost informed like that warriorism in their blood, kind of like. I believe it is, honestly. I believe it is. I believe I heard The Rock talking about that or something. I don't know if it's about the Samoans, or Tongans, or even Hawaii. I don't know. But history come from kings and, certain warriors, man. Put it like that. I'm not trying to hold you guys up too long today. I'm trying to keep it interesting. I got class later on. Like around 6. It's 3:07 now. I actually can see that background without my glasses today. I guess some days my vision cool, some days I don't know. I haven't been eating carrots. My throat getting better. Thanks for the new people who've been watching. I've been noticing the numbers going up. I just found out how to put more keywords into it, so I've been shortening myself. So I got more keywords, as you can see now inside my thing, so maybe more people can get a feel of what we do here. We don't keep it too profane, too much profanity, but we do keep it uncut. We still like to maintain some type of level of professionalism here. Other than that, my positive note of the day, and this don't have nothing to do with what we're talking about. I want to start leaving my, viewers with a positive note. And the positive note of the day is stay focused, stay determined, you guys, and watch your circle. Make sure you with, people who aren't germs, because we all know what germs do. Germs get in and they permeate, which is a fancy word for spread. You know what I mean? And you want your circle impenetrable. I don't care if your circle only has 2 or 3. Just make sure them 2 or 3 are penetrable people, man. And people that really are pertinent. It's something prevalent to you, in your life. Almost like I studied the P's in the dictionary. Well, I did when I would do later, but that's not what I did for this. But that was funny. I said the pertinent, the prevalent people. Like I'm trying to bust a rap. Like the pertinent people. Anyway. Much love, you guys. Honestly. I'm here with you guys. I'm getting better at this. And drop some comments. Like and subscribe and drop me some comments. Talk to me. I told you I need you guys' feedback. I believe in 2 brains being better than 1. I believe in 3 gotta be better than 1. Let's put our heads together. I'm here to give you guys what you want. I even talk about relevant topics you guys want. I might take a few of them and just all consolidate them all and have a whole segment where I'm not just answering, but speaking on topics you guys wanted to hear. As we say in the hood, that y'all all wanted to talk about. I like using y'all. I still say right now, like, hey, where y'all going? What y'all about to do? Are y'all going over there still? You all are going over there still? I don't say that, but I don't like nobody that does. One love, signing out, you guys. God bless. Stay positive. And be safe out there. Be diligent and also vigilant. All right? Ain't no words rhyme. Diligent, vigilant. Diligent, vigilant. Let me get shut up, zone.